Hello everybody, my name is Anthony and welcome to Delta0, a little puzzle game. Basically asking the question, can you do math? Can you do some basic arithmetic? The answer is will surprise you, I'm sure. So, this game does come out on December 1st. You can check it out on Steam whenever you want to. There's 1,500 levels. There's quite a bit of content in here. So we have some levels down here. I will show you, some early levels. Then we'll play some of the harder levels afterwards, just to kind of get the general gist of what's happening here. So I've already done some of the basic levels, and I skipped down, I think, to like 250. Then I tried some of like the 500. Like I think this is the first. This is like the first set of questions, right? So let's just go into question 20 here. So what do we have to do in Delta0? Well, we have four numbers in the corners, 12, 12, 14, and 12. All you really got to do is these three in this corner have to equal 12. These three in this corner have to equal 12. These three have to equal 12. And these three have to equal 14. As you can see, the first two down here, 14 and 12, are already finished. But the first two in the top are not. So right here in 12, we are missing 2. So this needs to be 2 higher. So look, now that's done. But this is now 2 too high. And if we replace this 4 with the 2, congratulations, we've done it. Let's just go for another pretty basic one. So again, we're 3 over here. So we want to replace... You're 3 under, right? So this will get that one finished. But you're 3 over. So actually, if we go to like that. There we go. Fantastic. So again, you're missing 6. Fantastic. You're missing 6. And there we go. We'll get that one finished. 2, and so you're over 2, you're under 2, which means we need to... Yeah, there we go, fantastic. So, that's some of the basic levels right there. It's not too difficult to get started, but of course, with 1,500 questions, it's bound to get significantly more difficult. So, let's jump down to, let's say, question number 469. So we 14, 13, 10, and 12. We have way more numbers here than we were dealing with just a second ago. So we're now currently down by 5. So if you want to get this increased by 5, we actually need to then, I think, replace the 2 with a 7. So this is at least correct right now, but we're 1 down here. And there we go. That one's done, and now we're missing 2. We can't do this because now we're still missing 1. And we can't replace this here because now we're over by 3. So, what do we need to get done? We have this 3 is sitting in storage. Now you're too high. You're too high. Oh, there we go. Fantastic. So now we're on 470. We're lower 5. Like, they're all wrong, of course. If we need to get this one higher... If we do that, that's a simple way of doing it, but as you can see, we're 4 over right now. So we need to get this to be a 3. And for that to be a 3, or I guess this can be a 4. But now you're too low. Now you're too high. So I think what we want to do, let's start with this. We're now at +1. So we want to get you to, let's say, a 4. So this is correct, and you're correct now as well. Because you're missing 2, and you're too high. But you need to be a 3, right? You're too high. You're 1 too low. So that gets this one done, but again, we're still 2 above this, which is not what... Oh, there we go, fantastic. So... Over 5, over 1, under 3, up 2. So, for 3 below here, we want... No, we're missing 3. So we want you, I think, to be... We want you to be a 3. And if you were a 7, you're now finished. Is this the right combination? I'm not too sure yet, but it might be. You're now done, but now you're over 5. And you're below by 1. But now you're over right. You're too high. You're right, but you're now slightly too big. ever slightly too big. Oh, that's way wrong. That's way off. Okay. So now you're too low. You're right, but now you're 4 too high. How do I get the 4 to not... Okay. So one of our other options is... Like, one of these is clearly wrong. But, like, okay, let me just see. So we can replace a 6 with a 5. But that'd be too wrong. There's some sort of... ignore this in the top. I'm sure that's not too important. Because you're... Like, we'd have to replace you with this and then you with that. But now you're 1 too high, you're 3 too high. 1 too high, 3 too high. And now you're both right, but now you're 2 too low. Now you're 2 too low. Now you see, if you were a 4, my life would be solved. Like, it would be great. But you're not a 4, you're a 3. Which is not what we want at all. Can't do that. I mean, that doesn't actually even fix this. It actually just makes this worse. So we got a 7. Now you're way too high. But now you're missing. You're 1 over. Now you're 6 over. And we're so close. We're so close. Now you're 2. Okay. Okay, let's just look at this. Okay, we're 6 over. This 6, if you were a 0, our life would be golden right now. But we need to, like, replace you with you, I think. And then we need this to be a 1. But then... Oh, no. Wait. No, you're 1 too low. That's the problem. We can't replace you with this. This doesn't change anything. Now you're 2 too low. Now you're 7 too low. Now you're 3 too low. Shit. Okay, I thought I had something, but I did not have anything. You're 6 too low. Now you're 2. Okay. I think we're getting closer. 9, 5. But of course that breaks this operation. Like, this operation is now no longer correct. So, but now this is wrong. This is good. I mean, okay, how about we look at it like this? What numbers here can add up to 16? Right? This clearly is an option. 7, 6, 3. That equals 16. 7, 5, 2. No? Oh no, it'd be 7, 5, 4. That equals 16. So let's try this option then. You are 3 too high. I fix that. You're 3 too low. We fix that. You're missing 1. And if you're missing 1, that does not help us. No, now you're 1 over. We could do this. But if we go like that, this chain breaks. That breaks both of those chains. Okay. Let's think it out. You're 16. You're 11, 14, 9. We're 1 too high here. You would fix this, but then this one would break. It'd be 1 too high. I mean, the corners... Now you're 5 too high. Then we get a 4 too high. You're 4 too low now. So I think you need, like, the bigger numbers. For sure. But you're 1 too high. Like, if I can make you into a 2, that fixes this. That fixes that. You're now 4 too high. Now you're 2 too low. You're 1 too high. We need to get you to be a 2 somehow? Like, if I do 2. Four too high. Okay. I feel okay. Let's go back to basics. Go 5. Let's go 5-2 here. Wait, no, 5-4. 7-5-4. Okay. With this combination, we're below 1 here. So in order for that to work, we'd have to put a 6 and a 1. Now you're 3 too high. You're 1 too high. You're 2 too low. Oh no. You're here. I mean, I think we're getting. I think this we're getting closer. You're 1 too low, 3 too high. We want to be like 1 too high? I think. Right? Like... I'm sure the answer is obvious. If you're watching this, I'm sure the answer is like completely like clear. Like, crystal clear. 2, 6, 3. You're 5 too high. 2 too high. 1 too low. Okay, now these are right. Now you're right. Now, but you're over by 2, which means if I flip those, we've got the answer. I don't know if there's actually multiple solutions to these or if there's only one option. Let's go to what I believe are the hardest questions. Let's go to question 500. Let's go to the hardest question in the entire game, which, as far as I'm aware, it would be this one. So we have 5, 6, 13, and 17. And I think we have basically every single number here. Yeah, 1, 2, 3. Oh, no, we have 2 7s and no 9s. So the way I think is 17 is our biggest number. It needs to have probably a 7, 7, or 2. No, 7, 7, and a 3. It probably needs these big numbers, right? Like, I think you need both 7s. You could get, I guess, a 6 and a 4, but one of these 7s for sure has to be in this corner. Like, there's no other way for this to work. 7, 6, 2. No, 7, 6, 1. Oh, yeah, these are... Okay, this actually hardest mode doesn't actually tell you how much you're off by. You just have to do some basic math yourself. So, right now we are at... this is 14. So, 13, we're now 5, but you're... Now you're right. But you're way off. Like, so off that it's incredible. Okay, so 5... 5, 13, 17. If I were to swap you and you're all still right. But you need to be a 6. That's actually, like, really difficult. You know what? I think actually, instead of working from the highest number, I think we want to work from the lowest number. But the amount of possibilities that equals 6 is 3, 2, 1, 5, 0, 1, 4, 2, 0. I mean, 6. We know 6 and we know 7 cannot be in this bottom corner. It's just not possible, right? And we know that a 7 has to be here. But both... Okay, but we know that now both 7s can't be here. Right? I think we flip you around. You're still right. 7, you are... Okay. 4... But you can't be 0. There's no way in hell that's 0. So we're at 14. Now we're at 9. Now this is 14. This equals 14. And we need it to be 3 higher. Can this be 3 higher? Like, even this would need to be a 5 as well. Maybe 3 and 6? It's 11, 14. This would also need to be another 6. And we don't have a 6, for sure. Okay, let's see. We have this basic number down here. You, I think, have to be a 3. Right? Like, what else here could add up to 5? Nothing, I think. I think just 2, 3, 0. Like, a 1 would need 2 0. Would need 2 2s, which we don't have. I guess a 104 could also do it. Let's say this is correct. But it can't be correct. Like, this is not possible to be correct. I mean, well, you're actually wrong here already. Okay, you're 13. Yeah, because you're... Well, right now it's equaling to 19. This is too high. So... I mean... Okay. Let's try 0, 4, 1. This would be 1, 2, 3. Okay. These are both right. 13. Right now we're 4. This would be 10. Like, how would that work? Because this needs to be here. This needs to be 13. We're at 10. That's 17. So again, we're in a situation where we have 3 corners, but we're missing 1. And right now this is equaling 16. So this is 3 too high. And we can't just replace this with this. That doesn't work. So let's go 0, 1, 5 again. Let's try it in this corner. This needs to go 5. That's the only way this can equal 5. But I think we're in the same situation again, where this would have to be 13. I mean, we can do it this way. But yeah, no, we're in the same spot where, like, we can't get this to work. Is there any way we can use a 4 down here? 4, 2, 0. This is 6. We don't want 6. So again, we know 7s can't be in this corner. They can't be in this corner. They can't, like, none of these 5 are 7s. We know for sure none of these 5 are 7s. So if that's, and we know none of these are 5. We know these 3 cannot be 5, and we know that these 3. We also know this can't be 6. So these 5 cannot be 6. They cannot be 7. These 3 cannot be a 5. So we're kind of whittling it down to, like, where things can be, for sure. You're 6. I mean, if you go 1 higher, I mean, that doesn't work, though. Okay, so you're back at 6. Now you're back at 5. This is definitely a trickier one. I'm sure anybody who's watching this has already figured out what the answer is on their own. Like, I'm sure you could just, like, hey, what are all the possible outcomes to equal 17, 13, 6, and figure that out that way. Which is kind of what we're doing here. I mean, again, 5 can't be in this corner. It's just not possible. It's just not possible. Like, 4, 0, and 1 can be. But then 1. Okay, that's 6. How much are we off by here? 8? You can switch these around. Because right now this is 8, 9, 10. We're at 13. This is 15. That's 16. You're 1 up. I'm a genius. Okay, so I think that is, as a quick little demonstration of what Delta is, or Delta0 is, you can come and pick it up on December 1st on Steam. If you enjoyed the video, remember to leave a thumbs up. Not enjoyed the video, you can always leave a thumbs down. You want to see more, subscribe, and goodbye.